All right. We back in the building. We back in the building. Salute to everybody that's here. You already know I'm Blue Devil, and today we back with another video reaction. So look, we got Snoopy Badass in the building today. Uh, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Out of like the Crib Mac character, the Snoopy Badass character, the few other characters that are out there, as far as like personalities, Snoopy Badass has been one of my favorite lately, bro. He don't hold back. He tells you how he feels, and he don't really add no extras to it. And I rock with that, bro. So salute to Snoopy Badass, bro. But look, the video we're gonna be watching right now is Witty Apparatus, which is like the home for Snoopy Badass. He be going over there to do all his interviews. Uh, this is the title. I'm gonna read you the title. Snoopy Badass calls out Kendrick Lamar. G and X album is cursed, and this is Compton Blood and Pyro rappers. Now, look, if you guys are not following Hater World Media, make sure you go follow Hater World Media. We've been posting all these trending topics. Salute to the new editor. Let me know if you want me to mention you. Uh, but he's been doing a great job, bro. And he did post a Snoopy Badass reel that went up. So, with no further ado, hit the like, hit the subscribe. And if you guys want to watch last night's live stream, you won't find it on YouTube. As a matter of fact, it is on YouTube, but it's members only. If you guys want to watch it, you guys got to go here. All right, click on this or go here, and you'll be able to watch last night's live stream for free. All right, but you got to subscribe, and then the videos pop up. So go ahead and go over there, subscribe, show some love, tap in. With that being said, today, Tuesday, we got Juice Unlocked, 7 p.m. Tap in. I know the flyer says 7:30, but it's 7 p.m. So tap in, show some love. And with that being said, let's press play on the video. I don't know if I'll be stopping it as much, uh, but let's just go ahead and watch it and see what Snoopy talking about.
This, man. Now, you made a post out there that had a lot of people upset, man. And I don't know if it's still up. I know you were fighting to get it taken, put back up. But you made a post about the horrible representation of the Pyru car there in Compton.
I had 211 on that post, Ice Burgundy on that post, Wacko on that post. Who else? Oh, Jay Worthy on that post. Like, see, people gotta understand this, homie. You know, everybody. You know, even the people in the comments, everybody got a gray area in their life that they're ashamed of, homie. You know what I'm saying? And you know, what people like that did to me was, my whooping, I got that immaculate whooping. You know, I came on the scene, Jerry Curl, dripping Jerry Curl. I just looked at like the epitome of what a blood was supposed to look like. And a lot of LA blood rappers, I made feel insecure, and they didn't want to have to compete with my image and what I was standing for, because, competing with Snoopy Badass in 2018, 19, and 20 on some blood, you're gonna lose, bro. Because I came with the whole package, the whole West Coast package, you know what I'm saying? So instead of competing with me or, letting the fans pick, they came together to create a schmuck campaign.
Let me say this real quick, bro. Okay, let me say this. Snoopy said he came with the whole outfit, right? The Jerry curl, the blood gear. And if you go back to his old pictures, let me see if I could pull one up real quick. I usually don't do this on reactions, but let me show you guys what he's talking about. All right, because I do believe him, but he's full of shit, and I'll tell you where he's full of shit at. All right. Real quick. Oh, here it is. Oh, fucking what a trip. It's a Hater World Media post. That's crazy, bro. That's the first thing that pops up on Google. Look at this. Compton Blood rapper Snoopy Badass hood hopping photos leak on social media. I don't remember this, bro. All right. But look at him with the Pendleton, the Jerry Curl. He looked like a full-blown blood. He looked like a full-blown blood. You can't take that away from him, bro. But you know what he forgot to say right now? He said he's a full package. Not once did you mention your gangbang skills. Gangbanging isn't only about the dress code, bro. It's about how you conduct yourself and the work you put in and the trophies you bring home for the hood. If you don't have no trophies, fuck what you look like. If you don't have no trophies or no bodies or no fucking no no rep out there, what's the matter what you look like, dog? Shit, look like a buster, but you got bodies? Shit. Who cares?
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these dudes, mainly some of the dudes in the pictures, you know, they backed that campaign. You feel me? And I understood that, you know, at the end of the day, it's just business. You know, at first I was mad, but I don't take it personal because I understand it makes me feel good about myself because I was really a threat. You know what I'm saying? So instead of competing with me, they just wanted to remove me off the board completely. That's why you would hear them say, oh, he's not a blood or he's not a Paru because they don't want me in the same category as them.
Or because they thought you was a clown. Or because they thought you was a clown. Now I do agree with the party said that instead of trying to compete, they wanted to, start a smut campaign. I know what that's like, bro. That was hater world for a while. But now I feel that a lot of people are jumping on the team, bro, because they see what it is. We got a bunch of clippers. We got people reposting. We got new people on the team. Salute to Serio, Doe Hunter. We got a whole squad. And we're rocking and rolling, you know? And at one point, people were trying to do a smug campaign. So I feel this fool on that. But cut it out, bro. Come on. What if they're looking at you like a clown and they don't want you to represent the, you know? Could be.
To me, so the feel me because they can't compete with what I can bring to the table to this thing of ours. You feel me? So rather than compete with me, we just gotta knock him off the board. So that's what the campaign came from. So you know, my mission now, because I understand that they don't want me on the board. I get it. I'm a threat. So my whole thing now is to remove them off the board. So if we can't be
Okay.
on the board to get together,
Together,
then
boom.
one of us gotta go, and it ain't gonna be me.
Hey, I fuck with that. See, I fuck with that message, bro. I fuck with that message. We could either work together or you could get the fuck out the way. And if you don't want to get the fuck out the way, I'll remove you out the motherfucking way.
So I'm just gonna apply the same tactic they applied to me. I'm fixing to start pointing out all these dudes' flaws to the public because I don't lie on nobody like everybody lied on me. I'm gonna point out all these dudes' flaws to the public
You're not
like they
gonna like
did
it.
me and just leave it right there.
But you know what sucks from that though, bro? I'll tell you what sucks from that because I feel that because sometimes I want to do that too. Like I'll be like, damn, people crucify me for this, but look at this fucking other podcaster doing the same exact shit. Like I get crucified for this. Oh, Blue Devil, you turn down fades, digital fades. Keep in mind, ain't nobody ever said nothing to my face. Ain't nobody ever walked up in my personal space ever, right? Oh, you turn down fades only because I don't acknowledge these people, or I'll be like, fuck you, get it in, go handle your business, pull up on me, whatever, right? But you got other podcasters that'll do the same, and everybody will make excuses for them. Oh, they're this or that. Oh, really? So sometimes I don't even say nothing, bro, but I feel the same way this fool feels. Like sometimes a motherfucker want to call you out on it. Like, hold on, dog. Hold him to the same standards, but they won't. And you know why they won't? Because a motherfucker is the real threat. Same way this fool feels. Hey, bro, listen. I don't want. I don't want to be put in the same sentence as Snoopy, but the motherfucker not lying, dog. You gotta respect honesty.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, that was the
I
whole
don't know what
point
that
of
means,
that
bro.
post. And if you look at the post, it went up over 1,000 likes. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the truth. Who I lie on that picture.
Yeah, and it looks like
I didn't lie on nobody. Everything that I said, Wacko really dropped fake paperwork to clear his name, right? 211. Hear me out. 211 still has not got down with Bosco. After all the bull crap he did to Bosco, he should at least gave that man a fade. They from the same city in the same Damu car. Somebody's scared of somebody. Straight up. It ain't no way y'all still got smoke and ain't no fade went down. Somebody's scared. That's Buster shit.
Hey, listen, that's why the other day I was live with Bully, Serio 2 times, and Opina, right? And some rapper called in. And he was like, when you gonna give me the fade, bro? I don't know this guy. I never met him. I met him once. He was in my studio. I made that fool sing for me. Run the tapes. Uh, but right when he called in, I said, fool, you're not getting no free clout, bro. Click. Go get your go work. Go do something productive. Go get noticed that way. We're not doing that shit no more, bro. We're not gonna do the back and forth. We're not gonna do the I'm tough bullshit. And because I yell louder, you gotta respect me. Or because I call and try to punk you, you're gonna respect me. No, no, no. We gonna respect action. And if you don't got the action, then we're not gonna do the talking. Because then you end up looking like this. 3 years later, 4 years later, still arguing and still ain't done nothing. Nah, we don't respect that in 2026, bro. We don't respect that at all.
Ice Burgundy, same thing for him and Bosco. Y'all should have been got down. That's Buster shit. And he ran from the game. You feel what I'm saying? Jay Worthy got this super Compton stamp. He from Canada. He should have been on Drake's side of the fight. He OVO. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I'm just saying though, like, I'm not gonna lie on nobody, bro. Like, it's too many people pointing the finger. Oh, he real, he fake, he real, he fake. But they sweeping other people Buster shit under the rug and only trying to attack the person that they think is alone.
No, they trying to attack the person they think is the weakest. So they think you the weakest because you probably, but well, you know what? He did say that. Alone. They probably think you the weakest because you alone. Because they see you by yourself. Because they think, oh, this fool ain't got no homies. He ain't got this. He ain't got. Bro, listen. We can be corny and say something along the lines of like, most dudes that are by themselves have learned in life that friends ain't shit. Most people that are by themselves have learned that to keep their circle small. I mean, we could do some corny shit like that, but the truth is, bro, listen. There's a time and a place for everything. There's a time and a place to roll deep, and there's a time and a place to be solo dolo. I go everywhere solo dolo, everywhere. But when it's time to bring my homeboys, they're gonna be right there standing next to me, because when they need me, I'm gonna be right there too. And so, I hate to keep agreeing with this motherfucker, bro, but he on point. He on fucking point.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm showing them I ain't scared of nobody, homie. Y'all got something to say about me? I got a lot to say about all y'all, but I promise you, I will not tell a lie on nobody. Y'all reputations and y'all characters is so I don't have to lie on you.
God damn, dog. God damn. You know how many people done lied on me, bro? In recent times? You know how many people I've lied on? You know how many people make fake accounts to try to diss me? You know how many accounts I've made? He cooking right now, dog. This motherfucker is cooking.
All I gotta do is just tell them the truth.
I thought
And
we
you
were
gonna look
scotch
bad.
free.
That's all I gotta do. Tell the truth. That's it. That's all I do. I don't even have to look for nothing on you guys. It's right there.
now there was one
And
last guy that
Jay Hitter, Jay Hitter's a rat. He talk too much. See, Hitter J3, I gotta say this about him. He's somebody.
I like Hitter J3, bro. He got that song with Bozo and Lefty Gunplay. That motherfucker's a banger. That motherfucker's a banger, dog.
That been protected by the gang all his life. His mama from the gang, his brother from the gang. He ain't really had to really do nothing because he got blood ties, like not but blood ties into that. And you can tell every time he opened his. Some people, like, I respected him more when he shut it up and just dropped music. The more and more he talk, the more and more you could see
he's a liar.
How dumb he is. Like, why would you get up on the internet? For one, the Westside Pyrus just got hit with a gang sweep not that long ago. Why would you get up on the internet and tell everybody that you worked Aiden Ross out of $10,000? Do you understand that that is extortion and it's fraud? It's fraud because he donated.
Wire fraud.
It's a family in need. And you got on the internet and you admitted and said that you put up a fake video. And that is fraud. Do you understand the feds could come get you for that Hitter J3? Am I lying with him?
And that's pretty stupid, man.
$10,000? That's over the limit that they need. Matter of fact, $10,000 is exactly the limit the feds need to even start to investigate it, to know where you got it from. And if there was any fraud or foul play, you can go to jail, Hitter J3.
He not lying, bro. Now, I know a lot of you motherfuckers watching this on my channel don't know what the fuck he's talking about, bro. Okay? There's a rapper that made a GoFundMe account and made a video of a family crying, saying they were in need of some money. And Hitter J3, being the rapper, went and spoke to Aiden Ross and had Aiden Ross give a donation for 10 grand. Later, they fell out. Aiden Ross and Hitter J3, they fell out. And Hitter J3 said, hey, I scammed you, bro. There's no family. There was no family in need. It was all a front. I got you to wire me 10 grand. That's wire fraud, bro.
And it's hard to be.
And hold on. And you are a gangbanger, an admitted gangbanger from Westside Pyro, boy. That can be taken as an extortion charge too. But that's how I know ain't nobody laced you. That's how I know you ain't really did nothing. Dead homies, because you should have knew that already. And then on top of that, he got his stupid ass up here and he gonna say, what his dumb ass say? Oh, Kendrick, like, looky, bro, that was not a good look for Kendrick, bro. I don't like you, cause you ain't used to.
Okay, so right here he gets into the Kendrick, Lefty Gunplay, and some other shit. I'm gonna leave that for a second video. All right, but listen, I hate to be on the green team with Snoopy, but when he's right, bro. And he's been cooking, bro. He's been cooking, and this is what I want people to realize and notice. I'm very unbiased, bro. And at this point, we don't care about whether you a snitch, you not a snitch, you this, you that, you're from the norte, you're from the south. We're not doing none of that, bro. We reacting to good content, and that's all we doing, bro. That's it. Now again, when we do shit in person, is different. But right now, we watching the video, and that's it. Entertainment purposes only. So leave your thoughts below. Is Snoopy badass right? Is he tripping? Is he smoking crystal? Or is he on point? And with that being said, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Don't forget tonight, Juice Unlocked. And I do got the other reaction dropping in a few hours. So with that being said, I'm Blue Devil. Until next time, we out.